it has officially been confirmed. Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four is in fact the leader of the Fantastic Four. They are not on equal footing. They are all not a part of this giant team where they all contribute to, hey, what's the decision making? Instead, we're getting Sue Storm as the leader who calls the shots. So let's talk about this. This is definitely one of those pieces of news that's going to upset a lot of people. But this does come at us from an official source, so it's confirmed, so it's not a rumor. So let's talk about it. So speaking with Collider, producer of the Fantastic Four First Steps, Grant Curtis, was asked about the approach to this film, the team dynamic, and Reed Richards being the team leader. He says, and I quote, "If you go back through the comics, you realize that Sue Storm is arguably the leader of the Fantastic Four, because without Sue Storm, everything falls apart. We had the desire to date aesthetically, but in terms of character and treatment, who should be front and center? It's like, hey, let's tell the best story possible. But we didn't want to make Sue a bad boss, Bitch. I can't use that word here. She is a genuine, feminine, selfless." End quote. So I'll put the end quote there because he talks a little bit more about Pedro playing Mr. Fantastic and the rest, and then he ends it with just praising Vanessa Kirby, her performance, and again reiterating that she is the lead of the team. So this is that whole argument and issue that people are going to have with it, which I've been saying from the beginning. Go back as far as we can talk about the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards is technically the leader, but it's Sue Storm that's the heart and the soul of the team that keeps everything together. That like motherly love and feeling and companionship to Reed, but also how she helps Ben when he's down and out, how she deals with her brother, how she gives birth to children and still manages to raise them right. Like, she really is the leader. Let's not kid ourselves. Maybe not when the team is highlighted and up front and Reed's always presented, but when it really comes down to it and the breakdown of everything, it is, in fact, Sue. Now, this, of course, has caused some friction and outrage, and I get it, but again, everything we've seen in the film, we don't get the sense that she's, like, talking down to everybody, being like, I'm a woman, listen to me, because I'm a woman. Like, we don't get the sense of that. If that's in the film, it might be problematic, right? And then we'll talk about it when it happens, but making her the lead makes sense. Even though they all stand on equal footing, somebody's got to be more of a voice of reason. And Reed is not a voice of reason. I'm sorry to tell you guys, if you've convinced yourself that he is, he's not. Reed has tunnel vision, and he would sacrifice so much just to learn something about something he's obsessed with. Sue keeps him in check. So this makes sense. And just a reminder, the whole Marvel Zombies incident literally happens because of Reed Richards. He couldn't help himself. He just had to be curious. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.